Hop là. Salut. Salut les gens. Comment est-ce que ça va? Ah, j'espère que ça va bien. Et qu'il fait pas aussi chaud chez vous que chez moi. La Blairelle sue les enfants. Je sue. Il fait chaud. D'ailleurs, vous voyez derrière moi la fenêtre, elle est fermée. Hop, j'ai la manette. Ah, appuyez sur le bouton pour continuer. Oui, appuyez sur A pour continuer. Coucou, moi ça va. Vive le Nord. Le Nord, c'était les corons. Oh putain. Oh oui. Est-ce que vous avez du... Est-ce que vous entendez du son, des choses comme ça? Eh, salut Mini Clio, comment est-ce que ça va? Est-ce que vous entendez le son du jeu? Parce que moi dans mes écouteurs, j'ai l'impression d'entendre que dalle. J'entends un peu. Chaud, ouais. Moi j'entends, mais pas l'impression d'entendre le jeu. Ah. Alors. Hop là, évidemment, ça s'est coupé. Regarde là le jeu. C'est pas fort. On va remettre paramètres. Audio. Ah si, il y a du son. Ouais, je vais remettre un peu plus fort. Par contre, faudra me dire si du coup ça coupe ma voix parce que je... Ah, j'ai fait ça avec la souris, tiens d'ailleurs. Allez, on continue. Allez, on reprend les aventures de notre Belette de Winchester. Enfin non, c'est pas la Belette de Winchester. Je sais plus ce que je devais faire. La route est plus large et la plus fréquentée de Winchester. High Street traverse la ville jusqu'à la porte est. Ta 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 ta. Elle s'appelle The Checker. Cet endroit est apprécié par les nobles de Sharing. Et tout particulièrement les Hamlets. On n'y fout pas les pieds. Je suis désolé, je me balade, hein, j'explore un peu. C'est important d'explorer. Je vois de la lumière à travers les fenêtres. Ok, il n'y a que ça. Trouver un abri. Hop là. Je crois que la route vers l'est mène à Peterfield. Père avait peu d'affaires à régler dans cette région, donc je ne suis pas sûre. Peut-être quelqu'un acceptera de nous aider ici. Ok. Donc ça, c'est une église. La porte est fermée. Avec un cloître. C'est très calme par ici. Peut-être que la cathédrale n'est pas loin. Hop là. The Lazy Mare. Elle est assez proche du château. Beaucoup de nobles doivent venir ici. Hop. Je me promène, je me promène. C'est bien de faire du tourisme. Alors. Ça y est les enfants, j'ai reçu mes DVD des Piliers de la Terre. Une petite chapelle, je ne suis jamais venue ici auparavant. Père préfère aller à la cathédrale quand nous étions ici. Oh, qui c'est qui passe entre mes jambes là? C'est toi Didine? Est-ce que tu veux venir faire reset? Bon, on va rejoindre le frangin. Hop là. Notre maison, nous y venions régulièrement. Ah! J'ai un truc qui me gratte dans l'oreille. Pardon, c'est très inélégant. Mais bon. Père s'occupait des affaires et je m'occupais des visiteurs. La cour du roi. Demain, nous parlerons au roi et retrouvons Père.
Ali, there's someone here. Maybe it's father.
Do you think so?
Well, they must have put him somewhere.
Bon. Je suis un peu con, je rentre.
Who is it?
It's Percy Hamley. Hide!
Putain, planque en nous.
What? I'm going to chop off your hand if I find you, bastard. Shut up!
Get back inside now. Don't ever let anyone see you lose your temper like that. We don't know who's part of the court yet, so be careful, be polite, make an impression. They all need to see you dance with the king every day until he's made you an earl.
I saved him from Bartholomew's rebellion. Shouldn't that be enough?
Give them a reason and they won't make you Earl. That cannot happen.
They took our house. They really took our house.
We'll have to sleep somewhere else then.
I can't believe it.
Come now, before anyone sees us here.
Putain, mais les salopios! Les salopios. Hop, je remets un peu de lumière. Oh là, ça m'éclate la gueule, mais... Ouais, ça va comme ça, vous avez pas trop besoin de voir ma gueule. Alors, on va essayer ici.
Oh, good lord. What happened to your ear, lad? Did you make a wrong turn this morning?
We were hoping we could stay for the night. We've travelled a long way, and we're exhausted.
Sorry, rooms are all gone. King's in town. Everything's teeming with nobles. Come back next week when the big fish have jumped the pond. I might find a cozy little corner for you.
Bah, sauf que c'est maintenant qu'ils veulent dormir.
Well, then next time, say something.
Oh, fine.
Est-ce que je vais essayer d'aller par là parce que c'est quand même plus accueillant que là-bas.
Ali, this is pointless.
There must be one kind soul in this town.
What is it?
Oh, good evening. We're sorry to disturb you, but my brother and I have been through a lot and desperately need shelter for tonight.
Please.
Wait here.
Are you mad? Do not let them in. They're thieves.
What did I say?
Oh,
There's a warm corner in the back. You can have a blanket, but there will be nothing to eat.
thank you. Thank you so much.
You're a kind man.
Bon. Les pauvres,
When
les
I
pauvres.
woke
Pas
up that
facile.
morning, I was alone. I hoped that Richard had risen early, maybe to go to the castle. I left to search for him right away.
Ah, mais je suis déjà venue ici, là, dis donc.
That's not going to help.
Ok. Alors. Je les ai jamais vus avant. Ça doit être ceux du roi.
That old man had quite a bit of fight in him, I heard. They whipped him for days. And when it was over, he just asked for a mug of wine. Didn't beg, but asked, "Hurry up, I'm thirsty." Like it was some kind of feast or something. Makes you wish he was still on our side. What a shame.
Nah, he's not fighting. He's giving up. Burned down to the stump he is.
Mais non, parce que le mec, c'est Donald Sutherland et c'est un vrai
If
coco.
you've lost it all,
Il lâchera rien. Non, je déconne, c'est peut-être pas un
Sacrifice his own
comique,
children.
Donald Sutherland,
He knew
mais
better than the king and
bien
paid
anarchiste
for it.
sur les bords, hein.
can't make myself feel for a bugger like that.
They're talking about father.
Stéphane de Blois n'est roi que depuis 1 an. Et il a déjà pris tout ce que nous possédions. Si quelqu'un pouvait lui montrer la souffrance qu'il a causée... C'est Étienne. Tiffen, si tu passes par ici. Stéphane. Étienne.
On our way here, we had to stay at an inn. They made us eat peasant food.
Gruel? Not a pinch of meat. Isn't there a law against that?
L'un d'eux me semble me regarder régulièrement, en se bouchant le nez, comme s'il se sentait meilleur que nous. Personne ne l'a préparé à une telle vie. Mais ensemble, nous en sortirons. Ah, mais il est là, Richard. Je l'avais pas
You
vu.
heard me, now move along.
Get out of my way, guard. Every citizen has the right to petition the king.
But the poorer sort are generally not foolish enough to exercise that right.
What are you saying?
You're talking to the son of the Earl of Shiring. I'm his daughter. If you don't let us pass, we'll have you locked away and make you rot in a dungeon.
Like your father, you mean?
What? You know where he is?
Of course. And you should too, if you're who you say you are. He's in the jail right here in the castle.
How do we get there?
Go left before the gate and cross the yard. You'll need to talk to the jailer, though. His name is Odo, and he's got deep pockets.
Deep pockets?
Well, you lower sort cannot expect any favors for nothing. Better get used to it if you want to survive. Now, clear the way. There are people who want to see the king.
Comme on vient de se faire jeter, cette honte.
Just like you could have run away on your own without telling me anything.
Hush, Ellie. The people are watching us.
How's your ear?
It's pounding like a drum. I'm sorry. I thought I could talk to the king before you woke. You did so much yesterday. I didn't want to wake you. Please, don't be cross.
I am cross because you were stupid. We must stick together. Oh, don't give me that
Ça va,
look.
Odile?
Sorry. Shall we go and see father now?
Yes.
Allez, on va retrouver Donald, le père Shutterland. Ils ont jeté père en prison. Nous devons aller le voir. Ça va, Odine? T'as passé une bonne journée? Hein?
Did you like what you saw, mistress?
Of course not. But my husband seems to be in good health. I hope it'll stay that way.
I hope so too, but you know, nowadays good food is just so hard to come by.
Férisette! Férisette! Pas contente.
Oh, you're so kind. That'll help to keep him fed for a while, surely.
Take
Perd
good care of
tellement de
him.
poils.
I'll be at the market.
Will do. Good business, mistress.
What are you staring at?
Your ear. You should take better care of yourself.
What was that all about?
I don't know, but we have our own problems. So come on.
Comment ça, fouetter des chats? J'ai été attaché dans un tel endroit. Attaché comme un chien.
You're a good horse, and so calm. I can tell the king's men are far better caretakers than the Hamleys.
Look, if you're so desperate to get in, talk to the sheriff and steal a chicken. That is, first steal a chicken, then talk to the sheriff. I'll take care of the rest.
Ça peut être une idée.
Are you the jailer?
Your humble servant. What is it?
We're here to see our father. He is the Earl of Shiring.
Is he? Look like just plain Bartholomew to me.
So he's here.
Look at us when we're talking to you.
How much have you got?
We've nothing. So don't bother asking for a bribe.
Then you can't see your father. Sorry.
Please, let us see him now.
Sorry, can't make an exception. Each time someone wants to see someone, they have to pay. That's the rules.
But they're your rules.
Right, but that doesn't make them any less rulesy,
Comment on est en
does
train de se
it?
faire enfumer là, les enfants?
Must have been dozens so far, each one slipping me a penny. If I let you in for free, the others might think I treated them unevenly, that I am an unjust man. Can't have them think that.
Il est
can I?
honnête, il escroque tout le monde.
Who was that woman?
That'll be 2 pennies.
What?
Ah, gotcha. That's Meg. Her husband tried to trick a fellow merchant out of his purse. Wasn't good at it. Now he's lost everything.
Then where does she get all her coin?
She took over his business, works as a merchant at the market. Funny that she still cares so much for him. I wouldn't.
I'll get a penny, and I'll bring it to you as soon as I can. But won't you let us see him now, just for a few moments?
Get the penny first. Shouldn't be too hard. One of you must be worth something.
J'ai pas osé dire, tu sais, Aliana, t'es une meuf, hein. Il y a toujours des choses qui se monnaient, hein.
Just tell me that, please. Is he all right?
No, he's not. He's dying. Now get out of here.
Putain, le mec il est mourant, l'autre il veut un putain de penny, quoi. Je te le foutrais au cul, moi, ton penny.
Are you crying?
Didn't you hear what he said?
Yes, but he was lying. The last time we saw father, he was very much alive and healthy.
Oui, mais entre-temps, ils l'ont torturé, ton père, donc...
I wonder what is going on in that head of yours. So how are we going to get a penny?
We could beg.
Beggars usually ask for food or clothes. I never heard of anyone giving them money.
Well, how do people get money?
The king gets money from taxes, lords have rents, priests have tithes, shopkeepers have something to sell, craftsmen get wages, and peasants don't need money because they have fields.
Apprentices get wages too. So do labourers.
We could work.
But Ali, I can't work like a common man.
Bah alors, pas de pognon.
Not
Pas de
anymore.
travail, pas de pognon.
You heard
C'est
what
ça le
the
monde
general said.
capitaliste.
We're no better than anyone else now.
Au moins, Ali, elle sait se sortir les doigts du cul.
32, 33, 34.
Ah,
You
là
sure
voilà.
this is right?
Don't patronise me, Meg.
Excuse me, mistress?
Oh, I've seen you before. You're going to see someone in the jail, right? It's the only explanation why they'd let you enter the courtyard dressed like that.
That wasn't very nice.
What is it?
The jailer refused to let us see our father unless we paid him. Could you offer us some work?
Do you even know what business I'm in?
Wool. This is a wool stall, isn't it?
And what do wool merchants do?
Sell wool?
No. Well, yes, in the end we do, but first we buy it from the peasants. The peasants bring the wool and the Flemish take it away. All I have to do is store and transport it and get the prices right. And that is cheaper if it's done alone.
With some minor help from me, that is.
Could you lend us some money?
Unlikely.
What for?
We need to talk to our father,
He's a prisoner in the castle's jail.
and the jailer won't let us see him until we give him a penny.
Once you get back to him, it'll be 2 pennies at least.
What are you saying?
Once Odo sees that you really want something, he'll start overcharging for it. In the end, he's just another
Comment on va se faire
businessman.
entuber?
At this rate, we'll never see father.
Could you help us talk to him?
Ah, sorry, but no.
Oh, what were you doing at the jail? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
You know, my husband is a prisoner as well. He used to run this business, but he was caught selling underweight. Now I have to travel to Flanders and tell my husband's agents that they don't need to worry. Leaving my entire business in this man's hands.
A wise decision.
A man whose calculations leave a lot to be desired. I tell you what, I will give you enough to pay Odo if you help us count the fleeces inside. Do you know how to count?
I told you my calculations are right. There are 23 sacks.
Yes, we know how to count.
Then go into my stall and tell me how many there are.
Thank you so much. Come on, Richard. Let's do this together.
Alors, on va compter.
1. Ah,
Il n'a jamais été très doué avec les chiffres. Hop là. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2. Il y en a combien là dans le tas? Il y en a 6. Là, il y a la dernière d'en avoir 4. Donc ça fait 10. Merde, je suis allé trop vite. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. J'ai l'impression qu'il n'y en a que 22. Ah putain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah non, attendez, il y en a 3. Ah, c'est pas les mêmes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
I'm still counting. 6, 9,
Mais
13, 14,
10,
20.
11, 12, 13,
All right, I got it.
14,
I'll
15,
tell you when you're done.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
How many have you got?
23.
Are you certain?
I think so.
Compte à nouveau, s'il te plaît.
Please, count again.
What? Why?
To make sure you were right the first
Ah
time.
oui, pour ton examen, si tu passes un scan des radios, je sais pas quoi, ouais, il va peut-être mieux falloir.
1, 2, 8, 9, 11.
Attends, je casse le ring light. Oui, il y en a bien que 3 là.
I'm done.
10.
So,
Still 23.
Putain, moi j'en compte 22. Où c'est qu'il m'en manque un? Je comprends pas, il a l'air de m'en manquer un.
let's tell them then.
Moi j'en compte 22.
We're done.
Good. So, tell me.
Moi j'en compte 22.
All in all, there are 22 sacks of wool in there.
Ali, are you sure?
Tell me again, Aldous. How much did you pay per sack?
As I said, for mixed quality such as this, it was £1 average.
£1 per sack?
Ah, selling wool is good business. With the coin you have here, this means...
I'm right. We're 1 sack short.
The children miscounted.
It seems everyone miscounts apart from you. Here's your coin, girl. You confirmed my own calculation, so I'm giving you more than what you asked for.
Bien.
If you're smart, you'll find out what Odo wants more than money. Then he might not ask for so much.
What would that be?
Let's just say he likes to feel like a good person every once in a while. It makes him feel less like the monster his job has made him.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much.
oui,
And good luck in Flanders.
It'll be all right.
You really gave them money?
I can do with my coin whatever I like, unlike you. So don't follow my example.
I won't.
I'm fine, Ali.
Il y a tant de laine.
Hands off that cart. We just loaded it.
Le négoce de Meg. La laine est une ressource très demandée pour fabriquer des vêtements et son commerce peut être une entreprise fort lucrative. Les moutons sont des animaux assez faciles à élever et ils produisent en retour de la laine, du lait, de la viande et des parchemins à partir de leur peau. La plupart des bergers vivent dans les campagnes. Ils perdent du temps et de l'énergie et de l'argent quand ils doivent voyager jusqu'au marché situé en ville pour y vendre leurs marchandises. Les négociants comme Meg et leur mari leur achètent donc la laine et se chargent de les transporter et de la vendre sur les marchés. Ils tirent leur bénéfice de leur capacité à bien négocier avec le berger et les acheteurs. Quand son mari a été arrêté pour avoir triché sur le poids de la laine, Meg a repris les rênes de l'activité et tente maintenant de restaurer la réputation de son commerce. Ça va où? Alors, je vais vous apprendre un truc les enfants, les premiers moutons, ils étaient à poil. La belette de Winchester. Oui, les premiers moutons étaient à poil et pas à laine. C'est avec le temps que la laine est apparue. Et je vous embouche un coin là, hein, des moutons à poil.
Here.
Well, that's one for you. It'll be 2p if your brother wants in as well.
Are you mad?
I didn't expect that from you.
Why not?
I thought you were a decent person.
Well, I
Allez, on joue sur sa fibre.
But I'm also a very funny bloke. Was just fooling around with you. You can get in for free, of course. Have fun seeing your father.
Père, il y avait des rats. Des rats, oui, énormes. C'est pas trop sombre le jeu.
Who's there?
Father?
Aline? Is that you, Aline?
Oh, Father.
Oh là 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 là.
What have they done
Comment ils
to
ont
you?
défoncé la gueule.
It is you. And is that tall young man, my Richard?
Putain, c'est combien de temps qu'il est là-dedans?
You've grown. Have you got a beard yet?
Only just. It's still very fair.
Are you both well? How have you managed? Where have you been living?
Putain, il a les poings fermés, j'ai cru qu'il lui avait coupé les doigts, qu'il avait plus de doigts,
They
quoi.
wouldn't tell me anything about you. It was the worst of the torture.
Non, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
We're fine, Father. Don't you worry.
We've been living in the castle. Matthew has been taking care of us.
But you can't live there anymore. By now, the king has probably made that dumb oath. Percy Hamley, the Earl. But where's Matthew? Why isn't he with you?
Ah.
He was killed by the
Ah, vas-y! Donald, tu fais pas tes griffes sur ma chaise!
They did us no harm.
Bête!
Then, what happened to
Oh.
you, dear Richard?
Il y a Donald qui est en train de faire ses griffes sur ma chaise! Ma chaise toute neuve!
We have to ask King Stephen to release you.
No. I swore an oath to King Henry. Princess Maud and their sons will rule. I shall not swear allegiance to Stephen, and neither will you, even if the other parents did. Do you hear me?
Yes, Father.
Stephen is not our king, not mine, and not yours.
Oh là 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 là!
Please, Father, please, calm yourself. I'd rather not alarm anyone. No, we must use the money wisely.
C'est pour ton père!
How can they make him sleep here? Does the king know?
If he knows, then he's no better than William Hamley.
Stop it, both of you.
Oh là là! Il a le Covid, le pauvre.
Come on, Ellie.
Maybe I should pour the filth back into the bucket and take this instead.
Tout à fait.
There must be something better.
Ah, parce que là, si on lui donne cette eau dégueulasse, il va crever le père, ça c'est sûr.
Hurry, Ellie.
Mais la ferme, Richard, bouge ton cul, toi. L'eau sent la moisissure. De toute façon, vu son état, il va pas aller loin. Si je lui donne pas de l'eau claire.
Thank you, children. When the Hamlets brought me here, I hid 50 peasants on a belt under my shirt. I gave that belt to a priest.
50?
What priest?
I don't know his name. I gave him the belt and demanded that he keep it safe.
C'est
for
Père
you.
Philippe.
He was near the west gate.
First, we must get you freed.
Father, this place is not well guarded while the king is away. With a few men, I believe I could break you out.
Stop it, children. I forbid you. Your Aunt Edith lives in the village of Huntley, on the road to Gloucester. You are to go there. Richard, you will be a squire to her husband, Sir Simon.
Et Garfunkel, pardon.
Learn the arts of knighthood.
Sir Richard.
Lena, you will be lady in waiting to Aunt Edith until you marry.
What about you?
I will die in this cell.
We won't let you.
You will. And before you leave, I want you both.
C'est pas une situation très enviable.
We can't leave you like this.
You can, and you will. Richard, pull out your sword. Now, put your hand on the hilt, my son. Swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that you will not rest until you are Earl of Shiring and Lord of all the lands I ruled.
I swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that I will not rest until I am Earl of Shiring and Lord of all the lands you ruled.
T'es pas sorti des ronces, hein?
You, Helena, swear by Almighty God and Jesus Christ and all the saints that you will take care of your brother Richard until he has fulfilled his vow.
His destiny, pardon.
I don't.
Ali, what are you waiting for?
I swear by Almighty God and Jesus
C'est
Christ
normal.
and all the saints that I will take care
Ah, il est
of
dans
my
une
brother
cellule, ils l'ont
Richard
torturé,
until
hein.
he has fulfilled
Mais
his
c'est
vow.
normal, Aliena, elle a pas que ça à foutre de s'occuper de son frère, faut qu'elle s'occupe de son propre destin. Qu'elle s'occupe de faire chier l'autre connard qui a voulu l'épouser et qui a foutu en l'air sa famille.
To this place again.
No, don't say that.
You have promised to rebuild what we have lost.
Non mais Aliena, prend l'épée, va transpercer l'autre tartampion nazissime là.
Pray for my soul.
L'autre omelette là. Va lui péter les œufs à omelette.
Now, go.
Faut aller péter les œufs d'omelette.
Richard. Richard, we have to go. Guard! Open up.
Oh là là. Le plus drôle, c'est que le neuneu, il est fils unique. S'il lui arrivait un couac, c'est la fin de la lignée des œufs pas frais. Ah mais grave. Mais c'est ça, faut lui péter les œufs.
Bishop Whaler.
Tiens, les revoilà les omelettes.
Ali! It's them! Over there! The Hamleys!
Again, thank you for your assistance in Kingsbridge, my son.
We have to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Right, Mother?
Of course. Well, don't just stand there. Walk out with me, but very calmly. We can't let them see us.
Oh, children, pardon me.
Là, on va être tapé dans le père Philippe.
Now we're only missing one more.
Here he is.
Avis de recherche, examiné. Récompense pour l'arrestation d'Alina et Richard de Sharing, enfant du traître Bartholomew of Sharing, qui a conspiré contre le trône d'Angleterre. Oui, avec le trône d'Angleterre, on parle d'omelette, de crône, tant qu'on y est, restons au crône. Hein. Recherché pour vol de cheval et possible trahison. Fille, mince, cheveux bruns bouclés, garçon chétif, cheveux bruns courts, oreilles mutilées. Livré au shérif de Sharing pour toucher une récompense de 5 couronnes par tête. Sympa.
Ali!
Le Cronenbourg.
Those horrid people are about to talk to the king.
We knew that they would, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Father was right. They are all tied together. The Hamleys, the king, even the church.
Do you think Father's priest is also in on this?
Well, we'll have to find him first. Then we'll know.
Alors, il va falloir trouver un prêtre. Ils sont bien bavards pour un groupe de moines.
Excuse me?
Oh, more pilgrims? How wonderful, Brother Bernardus. Does that mean we can now depart for the Cathedral of St. Swithin?
Praise be, St. Swithin will heal my foot. Oh!
And my eyes, Brother Bernardus. Praise be.
But we're not pilgrims.
We're looking for a priest our father met right here, at the West Gate.
It was about 3 weeks ago.
Sorry, my children. We only just arrived here. We are here to visit the shrine of St. Swithin.
Surely St. Swithin will help you with your ear, my boy. Praise be. Oh! Oh! I'm so happy my foot is going to be all right.
Can you see other pilgrims already, Brother Bernardus? Not yet, Brother Peter, not yet.
Ça fait un peu prostituée sur les bords. On va regarder un peu. Toutes ces odeurs. Poisson tissu viande épices.
That's what you get when you work with halfwits. How am I supposed to move this barrel if it's twice as heavy as me?
Let me help.
Very impressive. Thank you for that. I'm always telling them, if you want me to restock your kitchen, don't let them cram the barrels to the brim. So, what was it you wanted to know?
Can you help us? We're looking for a priest. He talked to our father near the West Gate.
Is that all you've got? I'm sorry. Come back if you learn more. I know quite a few monks in this city.
That's them! Don't let him get away again!
Oops.
Where are ya? We'll
Ah, je pense que les groupes là, c'est des putains de mercenaires qui veulent nous buter.
We'd better not linger here. We might run into the Hamleys.
Do you think that the priest is at the cathedral?
Maybe. We could ask the monks.
Il va dans la
They
cathédrale.
could be hiding in one of those crates. Just stab them with your sword. One by one.
Hey, William wants him alive. If someone's gonna stab him, it's him. What a pity.
Wait, that's them! Look!
There you are. You
Moi,
gave
je vais
us a
avoir des
lot of trouble
problèmes.
when you ran away. Time to go home.
Richard, run!
But Ali!
Cours!
Not this time, little weasels.
Aïe 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 aïe. J'ai perdu! J'y crois pas! J'ai perdu! Bon, on va aller voir la dame.
Ah, look at that handsome young man.
Good day, my ladies.
So well spoken. And look, he even has a battle scar. Like what you see, handsome.
You can ride two of us, young lord, if you can pay. Have you seen a priest?
T'en fous de ta gueule, fous-toi de ma gueule, Sally.
His money. Oh, you're talking about him.
That's where he got all that money.
What?
He even paid for Mary's dress. He didn't want to at first.
All she had
Oh,
to
il y a un
do was
oiseau.
stroke his
C'est pas un Milan Royal, c'est nul.
Where is the priest? What's his name? Don't know his name, but he's a regular at that one inn.
The Boar, close by the North Gate. Smells like piss there. Shall I teach you, love? How to fuck a man? Or a woman?
You can make a fortune with that little mouth of yours.
Been in a year. You look like me.
Après, t'as dépensé beaucoup d'argent dans une œuvre. Ok, on va se balader un peu, puis on va retourner voir le petit jeune. On peut pas te parler, toi.
We can't leave. Not yet.
Je me balade un peu, hein, on sait jamais. On va essayer de pas me faire bouffer comme tout à l'heure.
We'd better not linger here. We might run into the hamp.
Ah, les omelettes.
Well, look at that. I knew we'd find you. They're here. Damn, you lost them.
Go on, Annie. Ask that man.
I shouldn't. He's praying.
May I help you?
Maybe. Do you know the priest of this church?
Father Geraldus, of course. He asked me to take care of his church while he is in Rome with his bishop.
Has he been gone long?
They left at the end of winter, and were praying to be back before Whitsunday.
Thank you.
It can't be him. He's been out of town for too long.
Chin up. We will find the right man eventually. I'm sure of it.
Hop là, promenons-nous.
It seems the monks are out.
Putain, mais qu'est-ce qu'ils font les moines? Ils ont que ça à foutre de leur journée. À se balader, tranquille pépouze. Ils sont pas censés prier ces cons là. Hop là, on va retourner là.
That's what you get when you work with how am I...
Bon allez, on passe ça parce qu'on a déjà vu avant de mourir.
Oh, it's so. The bar. I used to work there. The bar, the lazy mare, and 2 private kitchens. You're talking about Father Ralph. Thought the women had sucked him dry, but he always comes back with more money. But he only spends it on beer and ladies. Never has a tip for me.
Where can we find him?
He's a priest at St. Michael. One of them churches round here.
Which one is it?
It's close to the East Gate, but don't look for him inside. He likes to light around in his back alley.
Oh, thank you. You've been...
Pleasure.
Alors, Père Ralph est dans situé Saint-Michel. Ah bah ça doit être ça qui est affiché, enfin... Hop là, comme ça, comme ça. Hop là, ça va être là, voilà.
Are you Father Ralph?
What if I am?
Does that mean yes?
I guess so. He's the only monk around.
What do you want?
Well, I am the son of Bartholomew, the Earl of Shire.
So?
Hop là. Coucou. Hop.
Our father gave you money for safekeeping.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Now piss off.
You're about to commit a great sin. If we don't get that money, we'll starve.
Start begging for alms then. You may not know it, but a lot of people live that way.
So you're saying there's no money?
Right.
But my father said...
Your father lied then.
Fais coucou à la caméra,
We should talk to the sheriff.
Coucou
It would
les
be my word
gens.
against the word of a
Moi,
jailed
c'est gros
traitor.
bonbon.
And now
Je
give
suis
me
un
some,
gentil
please.
rond.
I'm hungry.
Que maman aime bien torturer, comme
He's
vous
right,
voyez.
isn't he?
Hein?
We need proof that he's lying.
Ah, il perd des poils, j'en ai partout.
Maybe something he recently purchased that a monk couldn't normally afford.
That's smart, Ali. And then...
I don't know. At least we'll be sure that he's lying, right?
J'ai chaud.
Look at him. He's just a bitter old man. He's no match for you.
I can't just rob him.
Then make him obey you. Be the one in charge. You're supposed to be an earl. Act like one.
Ali, I don't know how. People don't respect us anymore.
It's all right. I'll take care of it.
Sors de ta connerie.
Keep an eye on him. I'll have a look around.
Un feu de bois utile pour cuisiner. On sent encore des odeurs de viande.
Oh, I've been freezing all day.
Alors. Il dégage une forte odeur de bière. Ça doit coûter une fortune.
It's too heavy. It's too heavy.
Je pense qu'il faut que je trouve un truc pour le stabiliser. Coucou la poule. Des poules bien nourries, si proches du feu de bois. Dis-moi, tu veux pas m'aider à soulever le tonneau, toi?
They cut off the hands of thieves in this city.
They cut them off in every city.
They'll cut off yours.
You have no proof.
We will put you on trial.
On what grounds?
Give us our money, monk.
If you don't shut up, I'll get a stick and teach you some respect.
Mais quel
Don't you
connard!
dare. You won't get away with this.
Why would anyone listen to you?
We'll make you pay.
Piss off.
Ah, mais j'ai pas une dague? Si, j'ai peut-être une dague. Allez.
Hey!
Oh, is this yours? Oh, I didn't think a poor monk could afford something like this.
Il est vidé. Ceinture dans laquelle notre père a mis son argent. Elle a été
Richard, I
vidée.
found it.
À tout
Oh,
coup, il a
no.
une maladie vénérienne.
He took all the money.
What now?
On lui pète les dents. On lui pète les dents à ce moine de merde.
There's nothing more to spill. It smells like the monk. It must be him. Don't pretend you didn't see, Monk. I found this under your barrel. You are a thief.
That strap proves nothing.
You seem very certain of this. Sheriff!
Hush, you stupid brats. The sheriff is a bastard. He'll take everything for himself.
But first, he'll take your hands.
Sheriff or no sheriff, you won't get your money.
Ali, this isn't going anywhere.
Bah ouais, mais il nous a tout
Well,
volé
at least we know
l'enfoiré.
now that he won't call for help. Give us the money.
It belonged to a traitor to the crown. By giving it to me, he paid his debt to God.
Oh, quel enculé.
We will make you pay.
Quel enfoiré, quel
You
cuiseur de
monster.
cul.
You wouldn't hurt a man of the church.
Je vais me gêner. Moi, je me serais pas gêné pour t'égorger.
I warn you, I have friends nearby.
If you scream, I will show them your beer-soaked belt and tell them what a thieving liar you are.
You wouldn't harm me.
Richard, you go over there.
What? Why?
Make sure no one's watching.
Hey!
What?
You're a devil!
Non.
I'm going to cut out your eyes one by one. First, the left eye.
No! Oh, please don't!
C'est bien, ma
Where's
fille,
the
t'es une
money?
brave fille.
Here, I've got it on me.
Where's the rest?
Gone.
Gone where?
I spent it.
Let's take what we've got and go.
All right. I may come back one day, and then I'll collect what you owe us.
C'est bien, t'es une brave fille, Aliena. T'es une bonne meuf. C'est de la bonne, cette meuf. On va leur péter les dents à ces
You were
connards.
wonderful, Ali. You scared him after death.
Yes, well, now, come on. Father wants us to find Aunt Edith.
Ça, c'est de la meuf. Elle en a des gros, des ovaires, des comme ça. Alors. J'ai pas trop le choix. Hop là.
On the road to Gloucester,
Hop là.
my feet started to bleed. I remembered a cobbler who lived nearby in the town of Hastead who could sell us some boots. But taking the
Tu m'étonnes, la pauvre, elle est dans des sabots, quoi.
The cobbler was a quiet man with little love for children. When I asked for a pair of his cheapest boots, he stared at me, trying to measure my query's worth. Then he lifted his finger and pointed at a pair that would cost us more than half of what we had. The cobbler surveyed us once more. He took in Richard's sword while listening to the impatient but uncommon way I talked. In the end, he held up the boots he'd been working on, unfinished, rough and frayed, then suggested a figure that was lower but still overpriced. I noticed Richard staring at me as I curled my lip and politely turned down the ugly offer. Then, with my feet still bleeding, I returned to the
Non mais
road,
attendez, j'ai pas dépensé la
aiming
moitié de
for
mes thunes pour une paire de godasses de merde. Marcher pieds nus, c'est très bien.
In the afternoon, the sky darkened and the temperature dropped drastically. We considered setting up camp to allow us an opportunity to warm our worn-down feet. However, we were already running low on food and would soon need to reach our
Les
destination.
pauvres, ils en chient, les pauvres. Allez.
In the hills, there are a lot of poor small holdings. We asked a shepherd for directions to Huntley. "It's just down the road," he answered. I thanked him and gave Richard a hopeful push.
Hop là. La pauvre, elle est arrivée avec les pieds défoncés. Oh là là. Oh, je sais pas ce qui s'est passé, mais rien de bien. Il y a du sang sur les murs. Il y a quand même quelques moutons. C'est dèche.
It's all burned and rotting.
Imbibé de pluie humide et pourri.
Auntie and Uncle must have left some time
Ils ont dû
ago.
partir d'ici il y a un bon moment. Oh là là, les pauvres. Le feu s'est-il propagé accidentellement? La maison est-elle intentionnellement brûlée? Difficile de savoir.
Maybe they built their new home nearby. A proper one made of stone.
Est-ce vraiment leur maison? Si oncle Simon est un chevalier, il doit pouvoir se payer une maison en pierre.
They always had coin enough for a stone house anyway.
Des paniers et une baratte. Je ne crois pas que tante Edith faisait du beurre. Le bois est en train de pourrir. Que s'est-il passé ici? C'est la loose, hein?
Maybe this isn't even the right house.
It is.
How would you know? It's been a long time since we came here with Father.
Le jeu était... Alors, je suis en train de lire le bouquin, donc on va bien voir. Mais je trouve que le début du bouquin, au début, on est avec Tom le bâtisseur. La moitié du temps, c'est sa tête qui parle. L'autre moitié du temps, c'est un peu sa bite.
It's over. There's no place for us to go.
Mais non, mais non. On va y arriver. T'inquiète.
Don't give up.
C'est peut-être dans la série, je me demande, j'ai en train de me demander si dans la série c'est pas ce qui s'est passé aussi. Mais bon, là c'est normal, c'est un jeu qui a probablement vocation à être tout public, donc est en meilleur état que la maison. Simon et Edith seront bientôt de retour. Le sort de Simon et Edith. Aliana et Richard avaient une tante qui vivait dans le village de Hamlet. Aliana n'a que peu de souvenirs d'elle et de son mari Simons, car ils ont cessé de venir rendre visite peu après la mort de leur mère. Aliana a entendu dire qu'Edith était une femme mince et nerveuse, tout comme la mère d'Aliana, et que son mari Simon était un homme sérieux de forte corpulence et peu discerte. Où se trouve-t-il désormais? Il est possible qu'après l'arrestation du père d'Aliana, Simon et Edith aient été attaqués pour nulle autre raison que leur lien de parenté éloigné avec le traître, perdant aussi leur maison, leur pâturage et peut-être même leur vie.
No, but it's good to know that I have it.
Ah. Elle semble intacte, contrairement à la maison. Elle a été épargnée par le feu. Nous pourrions dormir ici ce soir. Et hop là. Je n'ai jamais vu... J'en ai jamais vu autant. Il nous a aidés tout à l'heure.
Oh, good day again.
Good day. Huntley is just down that road. You can't miss it.
I know. We just found out that the people we've been looking for aren't there anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
Do you know what happened to the owners of that burned down house down the road?
It's not Simon you're looking for, is it?
Why, yes.
A while ago, some knights came to his house, nasty bunch.
Ça va,
Burned it down, said he was part of some scheme against the king, like his brother, the Earl.
What happened to Simon and his wife?
Dunno, haven't seen any of them since.
I understand.
Oh, ça pue la merde pour le Simon, c'est la tante là.
What are you doing?
Getting all the work done. My wife is ill, so I have to do it alone.
Je vais t'aider, mec!
Needs to be done by nightfall, otherwise I won't get them to Winchester tomorrow. Why are you asking?
We were supposed to live here with our uncle and aunt, but since they're gone, we need to find another way to get by.
My prayers are with you.
Voilà.
We could help you shear your sheep.
Nah, never let a stranger handle your flock. Besides, I have nothing to pay you with. We're penniless.
On va transporter la laine.
We could take the wool to Winchester for you. You could stay at home and look after your wife while we sell your stock.
Well, that would be kind of you. But I couldn't trust you to negotiate the right price and bring the money back safely.
What if I bought the wool from you? You'd get the money right now and wouldn't have to go to market anymore. And whatever more we can negotiate will be the pay for our travels.
Well, that's an interesting thought. But for that to work, you would need to buy my entire stock, and I doubt you have coin for that. Now let me get back to work. The sun will set soon.
How much for one sack? Just name your price.
£1.50.
I want to see the wool first.
All right, have a look.
Let's see. Huh. These fleeces are quite thin.
I put the cheap ones on top, in case of rain.
The ones deeper down don't look that much better.
Well, I couldn't wait for the wool to grow any thicker. My family is hungry and weak. I had to shear my sheep early this year.
All right. I can give you £1.60.
Allez, on négocie un peu.
Well, all right. Throw me the coin. I'll finish shearing old Mabel here, then bring out the rest I've got. Maybe you also want to talk to the other shepherds around here. They might want to sell too.
Ah, all right. Thank you.
Alena.
By the way, there's a man looking for you. He came by just shortly after you. I told him you went to Huntley.
What man?
Dunno. Brown scruffy hair, beard, black horse.
Oh,
Could be
putain.
he rode right past you. That old hut is not easy to find. Shall I give him a message if he turns up again?
Tell him we left Huntley for good.
I will. Now let me get those sacks for
J'ai
you.
l'impression que c'est l'homme de main, le tartampion, avec le cheval noir. Ou alors c'est directement Omelette.
I wonder what Richard will think of this.
Ah, Richard, il va ronchonner, hein. Parce que lui, bosser, c'est pas dans ses...
What did we do wrong, Ali? Why is God punishing us?
Ça n'a rien à voir avec Dieu.
We did nothing wrong, little brother. It's just the first time we're facing difficulties that other people go through their entire lives.
C'est juste qu'il y a des salauds qui abusent de vous, c'est
There's
tout.
nowhere for us to go. We're commoners now. Commoners who never learned to do common work, and we both swore an oath to Father. If we don't get the Elden back...
Alena, elle sait sortir les doigts du cul. Le casseuf, il est blond. Je parie pour l'homme de main, c'est pas faux.
We could become wool merchants.
What do we know about wool?
We know from Meg that a lot of shepherds complain about their walk to Winchester. What if we did that for them?
And what about me becoming a knight?
Uncle Simon's not the only one who'd take you as a squire. If we collected enough money, we could pay another knight to teach you.
It might work.
Alena, au moins, elle sait se sortir les doigts du cul, hein.
We've had some bad luck till now, but surely not everyone is a fiend. It'll take some time, but we should be able to gradually increase our income. All we need to do is have a lot of patience and pray to God.
Oh là.
Richard!
Lord Anthony caught me riding the horse you stole from him.
Oh Voilà.
told me before I take you back, I can have some fun with you.
Allez, plante-le, Aliena. Plante-le. C'est un connard. C'est bien, ma fille.
Richard! Richard, are you alright?
What happened?
Oh, you're alive! You're alive!
Putain, elle est courageuse, Aliena, hein.
Because we are both alive. Looking back, we'd been lucky that his bones hadn't been broken, and that his ear had healed so quickly after we had burned out the wound. Otherwise, I'm not certain my brother would have survived the attack in Huntley. Once he could walk again, we gathered the few things we had and headed out, counting our blessings and preparing to build ourselves a new life.
Quelques semaines plus tard. C'est bien, Ariane.
How's your wound doing?
Vous l'avez vu là?
I'm fine.
May I ask what you're planning to do with all that wool?
Remarque d'Aliena sur le commerce. Pour négocier un bon prix et faire un bénéfice, commencez par mettre en avant la qualité des marchandises. Trouvez tous les arguments possibles. Bien connaître ces marchandises. Et quand vous trouverez un partenaire prêt à négocier, ne pas trop demander. Demander 2 fois plus cher que l'offre initiale ne permettra pas de trouver un accord satisfaisant. Inversement, manquer d'ambition donnera l'impression que votre marchandise est de piètre qualité et dévaluera votre offre. Suggérez un prix raisonnable, légèrement plus élevé que ce que vous désirez. Vraiment, résultera sans doute à une contre-offre qui vous permettra de satisfaire les deux parties. Attention, il faut rester sur ses gardes lors de la vente et lors de l'achat, sinon ça ne sera pas possible de faire un bénéfice. Dire que les femmes, ils disent que le climat rend nos moutons plus résistants. Et ça pourrait être un bon partenaire commercial. Attendez, j'observe un petit peu. T'es fatigué, toi. Il se fatigue encore plus facilement quand il travaillait. C'est une vraie chochotte, lui. Hop là. Il paraît plus gentil que Ralph, mais je ne fais plus confiance aux moines. Quel est son problème? Il arrête pas de me regarder par ici. Qui sait? Hop là, je regarde un peu le marché. Cage, bourse, tonneau. Rien n'est vraiment utile pour moi en ce moment. Principalement des racines et des navets que nous aurons quand nous aurons dû notre laine, nous pourrons en manger. Je me balade un peu, voir ce qu'il y a, et on va essayer de négocier notre laine. Échantillon de laine. J'ai pas besoin de prendre d'autres. Là, il n'y a rien d'autre. Hop là. On va négocier avec Tartampion.
Not bad. That's quite some wool you brought along.
Et ouais.
I hope you're not planning to set up shop here too. Meg would kill me if I let you.
We came to sell this wool
Le
to
Pégu.
you, not to compete with you. It comes from the
Putain, j'ai déjà entendu cette expression le Pégu, mais je sais plus ce que ça veut dire.
So they wouldn't have to come here themselves.
I see. All right. I'll give you £1 per
Ah,
sack
plus.
for this.
What? Only £1?
Ah, it's a fair price.
Non. Non.
But I paid more for this. I'd sell at a loss.
How much did you pay?
£1.25 per sack. It was almost all I had. The rest I had to spend on the cart and the toll at the gate.
Then you let yourself be overcharged.
What?
I can't pay for your mistakes, can I? You have to handle that yourself.
Ali, let me handle this.
Bon, on va laisser Richard essayer.
Your money would not only pay for the wool, but also fund our fight to reclaim our earldom. If you pay us more, I shall never forget that courtesy. More greatly repay you once I'm back in charge.
Je suis pas sûr que ça marche bien, mais bon, j'essaye.
Allow you sole access to our own wool production.
That's a lofty promise.
And it would hardly cost you.
So, you two are the son and daughter of the Earl of Shiring?
We are.
But you're just children.
We will make coin, and I will become a knight fighting for glory and honor until the king grants us back our noble inheritance.
That may all be very well, but I can't pay you more than what I already offered.
Then I'll prove that the wool's quality is worth the price. Just let me look at it once more.
Have you thought it over?
Give me another minute to think. We've got to work out what signifies high quality.
Maybe if we remember what the shepherd said.
It's from a good breed of sheep, they said. What else?
How are we supposed to convince him now, Ali?
I'll negotiate with him.
Bon, je vais essayer de négocier.
So?
Give me another minute to
Ah,
think.
mais pourquoi? Il y a des trucs que j'ai pas dû faire.
And other wool looks greasy, not ours.
It's dry, light and soft.
The wool is pretty strong too. It holds together well.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, me too.
Bon, on va réessayer. Peut-être qu'on a toutes les infos.
So?
Wool is often full of grease and dirt. But this batch was scoured very thoroughly. It's very clean and soft.
Even picky customers would be delighted. That is true.
Some sheep produce brittle fibre, but this wool is strong.
Ok, Sally, je te souhaite une bonne nuit. Prends soin de toi, puis on s'envoie des messages demain.
It's suitable for finer and durable fabrics.
In this weather, some cartloads of wool would arrive damp. I made sure that this is dry and undamaged. It's light and easy to transport.
Bisous, Sally.
And customers are hesitant to buy wet wool. All right. What pricing did you have in mind?
Une livre et demie.
£1.10 per sack then.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you £1.25 for every sack. You've brought up some good arguments. Your wool is exquisite.
Of course it is.
But not a penny more, all right?
Bon, allez, j'accepte. Je fais pas de bénéfice, mais c'est au moins ça.
Agreed. £1.25 it is.
Very good. Just so you know, if my mistress gets angry, I'll have you tell her the same things you told me.
Thank you for your business.
We've done it, Ali.
Well, we've received as much as we paid, but at least I negotiated a better price.
I know why Meg likes you, Aliena. You're just as ruthless as her.
Don't be so hard on yourself. My friend, Pilliers, says that a good bargain needs a lot of foresight and experience.
Can I help you?
Forgive me, I didn't mean to barge in, but...
Philippe, je sais où tu te caches. Viens ici que je te bute, enculé. Pardon, je le fasse.
Bartholomew's son.
My name is Philip of Gwynedd. I am the prior of Kingsbridge.
Je vais faire à chaque partie celle-là, j'ai
You
honte.
helped a lot of people after the Hamleys attacked my father's castle.
We only did what was right. I met your father.
My father knew many people. Not all of them were his allies.
I know. I'd like to invite you to come to Kingsbridge. Our own wool trade has fallen somewhat into neglect, God forgive, but we have plenty of sheep. I am sure we could come to an agreement.
You want us to be merchants?
But I sold at a loss.
You wouldn't work for me, you would work with me. I can see that you are not afraid of hard work. I don't know a single novice who would have been willing to pull a cart like that on his own. You may have...
Ouais, mais Aliena, elle en a des comme ça.
My friend, Brother Pilliers, would be delighted to speak with you. He always goes to markets for our priory. What do you say?
I'll consider it.
Please do consider my offer. You will be most welcome in Kingsbridge. It is the least I can do.
Demain, je vais à la mercerie, je vais acheter de la laine, il me faut pour un futur projet au crochet. Oui!
I found a home in Kingsbridge.
Et là, t'es tombé sur Jack.
There was Jack. You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have two fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherburg.
And then the day.
Oh, ça va, ça peut être comme dans ma même média, il a pu de passer à 0 à 3 paires. Hein.
Little did I know that the best and the worst was yet to come.
Vous avez frappé à votre ancienne maison et vous avez découvert que les Hamleys y vivaient, les salauds. Vous avez trouvé un endroit pour passer la nuit. La fin du voyage, vos pieds étaient douloureux. Vous avez hésité avant de prêter serment. Vous avez vu une dernière fois votre père. Vous avez sauvé la vie de Richard, mais vous êtes tous deux en état de choc. Vous avez payé un sac de laine, 1 livre, un quart au berger. Vous avez négocié le meilleur prix pour la laine et vous avez quand même vendu à perte. Philippe vous a proposé de venir à Cambridge. Chapitre suivant. Et je pense qu'on va s'arrêter aussi, nous, 5 ans plus tard. 5 years later. On va aussi s'arrêter parce que demain, il faut que je me lève tôt. Et parce que je dois aller faire mon rappel de vaccin, il faut que j'aille faire des photos d'identité avant.
Yes, it was a very illuminating time.
What do you want?
The Pope was very pleased to hear how I and you have worked together in the past.
Bon, on laisse la cinématique et puis on arrête après. Hein.
We did not do it for your church.
He was less pleased, however, to hear about the bargain you struck with the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Why should he care? Once and for all, we will not support you in your personal quarrels. The deal we made with the Priory of Kingsbridge has the blessing of the king.
Of course, and you would never change your mind on that matter. Tell me, has your son returned from the Holy Land yet?
We have not heard from him, ever since he set out to join that crusade of yours. If he dies, your church will be responsible.
Do not underestimate your son, Lady Hamley. That would be a great mistake.
Chapter 10. Et on va faire une petite sauvegarde, l'ascension de Kingsbridge. Oh, ça a l'air un peu plus vigoureux, dis donc! Si seulement il y était resté. Et ça pousse cette cathédrale, ça pousse! Bon, on dirait plus un donjon qu'une cathédrale, mais bon... Kingsbridge a l'air plutôt de bien se penser.
Wonderful. Then we will no longer have to hold our services in the crypt.
You could even begin to plan the paintings for the wooden ceiling and the walls.
Why a wooden ceiling? So the whole thing goes up in flames again?
Philip decided on that because it's cheaper. And these walls can only hold the weight of a wooden ceiling. I love you like a brother, Alfred, but the apprentice shouldn't have to tell the master craftsman things like that.
Ah, mais je l'avais pas vu, l'autre, il est tout au fond.
And finish it. Just for once. We'll stay an apprentice for the rest of your life.
Don't argue again.
Alfred is right. This is a house of God.
All right. Now, where were we? You could start planning the paintings for the ceiling if you wish.
Can we afford that at the moment? We are paying so many workers already.
Je voudrais que ça sauvegarde, je voudrais rester.
Father
Là,
Phil,
Aliena.
Tom Builder. Alfred.
Ah, Aliena.
How are you?
Oh, il est
I'll be
déconcentré
leaving
l'autre.
my wool to shiring today. The fleece fair starts tomorrow.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Milius and I have already arranged everything. We'd make much more of a profit if Percy Hamley had not raised the taxes this week.
Again?
Regardez Aliena.
Jonathan, you shouldn't wander off. Stay with us.
Tom is right. You hear?
He looks like a real monk.
Omnius Pilliers, nomine patri amen.
That sounds like Latin, but it's not quite right yet. We would not have to worry about this if we could sell our wool here on our market.
The king would have to grant us a license for that.
Qu'il est mignon, oui.
And the
Finalement c'est bien, hein, tout le monde habite ici, ça fait un peu une grande famille, un peu hétéroclite, hein.
Don't worry, we'll make a good profit. It's a good year. We've never moved this much wool as it is. Oh, and I have to build a new storage house.
Alfred is a master craftsman now. If you can pay him, he'll help you.
Ah, very good.
Qu'il est mignon.
If she hadn't a business of her own, I'd hire her to work for me.
She is something. She would make me a good wife.
Hey!
Il y a quand même le truc de pierre qui est en train de flotter au-dessus de Jack. Franchement, moi j'aurais peur.
What did I say?
For the last time, stop your quarreling.
Philip, let's look at the plans again. There's a problem I have to
Putain les mecs, hein, dès qu'il est question de quéquette, hein, y a rien qui les retient, hein. C'est un truc de fou.
Alfred. Jack, leave him alone. And for once, finish your work.
And Jack, please keep an eye on Jonathan, will you?
What? Why me?
Parce que...
Finish your work, Jack.
That's how it always was. But on that day, I didn't care. On that day, I was going to see Aliena. And I was going to tell her how I felt.
Oui, mais je m'en fous, moi je vais sauvegarder là.
And nothing.
Je m'en fous de tes histoires de quéquette. Voilà, allez voir Aliena, je me demande où elle est. Alors, Alfred va regretter ce qu'il a dit sur Aliena. Il a juste dit qu'il voulait se la taper, un peu comme toi, mais c'est tout, hein. Tom insiste pour que je termine mon modillon. Alors, sauvegarder. Hop là. Et voilà, on sauvegarde et on s'arrête là pour la soirée, parce que moi je vais pas me coucher tard, parce que demain je me lève tôt, j'ai plein de choses à faire avant le vaccin, à 10h30, et j'ai 40 minutes de route. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut pas faire pour se vacciner les gens? Donc, je vous donne rendez-vous uniquement jeudi prochain. Lundi, je ne vais pas pouvoir streamer. Je travaille, enfin, de nuit, de soir. Ouais, t'inquiète pas, j'ai ce qu'il faut dans mon sac. Je travaille le soir sur un de mes sites jusqu'à 23h. Donc, je vais pas pouvoir liver lundi. Donc, on se retrouve peut-être avant. On verra. Mais au moins jeudi prochain pour continuer les piliers de la Terre. Donc sur ce, je vous souhaite une bonne soirée, une bonne nuit, une bonne fin de week-end. Et à jeudi prochain. Et n'oubliez pas, demain c'est la chouette avec Tomb Raider. Allez, salut, bisous. Et la place où il était où?